Hello and welcome to a short tutorial on how to install the program called Google Backup and Sync. This is a program that automatically backs up certain files and folders to Google Drive for you, so you never have to worry about it. You set it up and then you forget about it. First step, open a web browser. Then you'll want to go to the address bar, which is here, and wipe out what's there and type in Google Backup and Sync. Like that, and hit enter. It will automatically populate your search engine with download backup and sync, free cloud storage from Google, and you want to click on that. It'll come to this page. So you want to go and hit download backup and sync, agree and download, and wait for the download to complete. All right, the download's complete. So next you click on this and it will open the installer for backup and sync. You can either minimize your web browser or close it altogether because you don't need this window open anymore. All right, now you see this screen here. And what you want to do is you want to drag this into the applications folder here. Okay, so click and drag and let go. And it will install into the applications folder for you. It's really quick. You'll hear a sound that indicates it's done, and that little bar will disappear. You can now close this because you don't need it. And there are two ways to access it once it's in the applications folder. The first way is to look for Launchpad down here in the bar here. Click on it, and there's Backup and Sync from Google. The second way is to go up to the Go menu, if you see it up here, and go to Applications, and it'll be right there. But I'll do the Launchpad. Click on it once. It'll ask you, do you want to open it? You hit Open. And then it gives you this lovely screen here. It tells you basically what it's designed to do, and you want to click Get Started. Then it's going to ask you for your Alexandria School District email account, okay? And sign in. Then it'll present you with the initial configuration screen after telling you with this lovely pop-up window what you're going to do on that screen. Choose your folders from your computer to continuously back up to Google Drive. So any folder you choose on this next screen will always be backed up to Drive as long as you have internet access. You're going to hit got it. And it starts you out with three folders: desktop, documents, and pictures. If you want to choose additional folders, you would go to choose folder, click on it, and go up here and make sure that you see the house, and it should be your last name in this field here. Except for me, in this case it's ATSD. Normally it would be Lego for me, but in this case it's ATSD for the purpose of this video. And then you'll choose any other folder that you want to add. So if you wanted to add the music folder, for instance, you click on that so it's highlighted and click open. And there you see it's added that. And you can continue that process for each and every folder you want to back up, like your downloads folder, your movies folder, and those things like that. These are for photos. These are special things for photos. You don't really need to worry about this right now. It'll still back up your pictures in normal quality. You don't really need to worry about it. So go down to the bottom here in the corner and click Next. The next part is the reversal of the part we just did. And what I mean by that is if you read the description, it's going to sync files from my drive to a folder on this computer. So your Google Drive folder in Google Drive that says My Drive, literally, will copy itself onto your computer here. and that way you have a copy of everything on Google Drive. Say, for instance, you don't have internet access and you still want to be able to open something up to review it. You could still do that. So you click on Got It, and then you can choose this. This part's really optional. You don't need to do it. The previous part was more important really because that's the part that actually initiates the backup itself. So in order to, for the interest of saving time, I'm going to choose not to do it. You can still do it. It just will take a little bit longer. And then I'll go down here and click Start. And here it says Backup and Sync is setting up. So you just wait for it to begin. Up here is the normal Google Cloud symbol for backup and sync, and it has you notice it has a little up arrow in it. Now that arrow will change depending on the activity. See, there it just changed a little bit. And there we go. Now it's starting the sync between your folders that you chose and Google Drive itself. And as long as you see that spin, those two arrows spinning, you know that it's currently backing things up. If you want to watch it, which is pretty boring, but you can click on it once and it'll tell you how far it's gotten in the process of backing things up. I have 89 items total, and it's syncing 78 of 89. So as soon as it reaches that total of 89, I know it's finished. Your number will vary depending on how much things you want to back up and how many folders you've also chosen to back up. Now when the sync is complete, those dual arrows that are spinning will change back to the single up arrow, and you'll know that the backup is complete. Now anytime you create a new file or folder or you move things around, it will actually prompt you or it'll automatically back up those new items. If you delete an item from your desktop, it'll actually ask you, do you want to save this file on Drive or do you want to delete it? So keep that in mind. Say I want to delete this and I drag it down into my trash bin. Google Backup and Sync will actually sense that and say, are you sure you want to, do you want to keep the copy in Drive or do you want to delete it? You can either keep it or delete it, whichever you prefer. But that's basically it. That's Google Drive, Backup and Sync attached to your Google Drive, backing up your folders automatically so you don't have to worry about a thing. All right. Hope you found this video informative and easy to follow. And if you have any questions or you need some help, you'd like some help, feel free to call down to the tech office and we'll be happy to help. Thanks and have a great day.